Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rusty 78609. I have the iAudi mounted on the dash of my 2021 Chevy Spark manual transmission, and so far it hadn't fallen off. So let's go take a drive. It's a cool morning, shows to be 39 right now. Misty rain, wind out of the north, not much wind, about 8 miles an hour, but still I ain't going walking here. I'm going to drive 40 miles one way to Lowe's in Marble Falls, Texas, and go walking. Why? Because that's the kind of guy I am. Hang on, guys. You're probably going to hear some noise. I got to get my seatless belt fastened here and then move my mic and put it on the seat belt thing so that it doesn't rub on the thing. Now I got it. Now I think I got it. Let's go. Sparky baby. Showing 47.8 miles per gallon right now. Oh, wow. But also, we're not going to talk about the car long. We'll move to something else. But anyway, when it shows you the shift points, a little light comes on. It says, 2. And then when you rev it up a little bit, another light comes on, so it's 3, 4, 5. So it's telling you when the best shift points are. But you can put it in 5th gear at about 36 miles an hour, and it works fine. I got it tilted a little bit, though. That's turning a little bit better. So how's that, guys? It seems to be working okay. I don't know how steady it's going to be. I hope it works out all right. We'll see. But anyway, it's not a great day to be testing it because it is overcast. But the picture might be a little bit off, but as far as the steadiness and stuff, we can check that. But anyway, what I wanted to talk about this morning while we're out for a drive is what a difference a year makes. You know what I mean? And what I mean by that is this time last year in February, I was at my home base near Kingsland, Texas, that I owned and had a cover over my Casita RV that I was living in at the time. I lived in a Casita 17-foot travel trailer for just slightly over 2 years. And but anyway, last year in February, I was living in the Casita 17-footer, much smaller than what I have now, the 24-foot Class C motorhome, much more space in the Class C, but that's another story. But moving on, last year at this time, I was there near Kingsland, off Park Road 4, near Inks Lake State Park in Texas. Well, things change, haven't they? Well, in May, something happened. A lady came by and liked my places in Kingsland and Capitan, and I sold them both. So I became homeless, almost. Thank goodness I was living in an RV. So I moved my Casita over to the RV park in Llano, Texas, the gateless community, I would call it. And and then not long after that, I decided to get me a Class C motorhome. How about that? With this newfound wealth, because what I basically have done is transferred or translated the money from the sale of the land properties to a Class C motorhome, which is paid for, and a 2021 Spark car manual transmission, which is paid for. So guys, things change, and they're changing all the time, and I actually enjoy it. That guy's, well, that's old Richard Schmidt Construction right in front of us. Can you tell? Get you a sign, Richard. I mean, don't be ashamed, boy. He's got a skull or something on one side. Anyway, we're going to go the back way over to Kingsland because I got to check my mail. But yeah, we're in downtown Llano, Texas, right by the courthouse. This is the main drag at the 8 o'clock rush. Actually, it's 8:12, the 8:12 rush. Yeah, all 4 cars are out. And going the back way, is a little shorter, but also it's not much traffic. But anyway, yeah, RVing way of life allows me to do the things I do. I change. So I'll give you a little history here that you may enjoy. You know, I don't think I ever lived in a single RV more than 5 years, maybe. No, I'd be about right, about 4 or 5 years. That's about the life of an RV for me. Let's see, before I had the Casita, or bought the Casita, I had a Coachman Clipper Cadet 16 CFB, 16 footer, that I lived in for almost exactly 1 year and sold it. And before that, I was living in a 26-foot Jayco J-Flight that I couldn't tow because I didn't have a tow vehicle. I had to have them deliver it because at that time I had a Toyota Prius and I was traveling around and camping in it too. But anyway, so I've done a lot of different things and I plan to continue that. How long will I live in a motorhome? I don't know. 50 years? Be nice, I guess. No, I just don't know, guys. I just don't know. But yeah, the reason I got this Spark is that was part of my next step, was to at some point get a fifth wheel or a travel trailer to put on that spot, the RV spot in Llano, you know, something that I couldn't tow, you know, get a little larger unit or whatever, you know, kind of a homey thing, and put it there, and then have me a really economical car to go cruising around in, because I do like to take drives all the time, and I really enjoy this car, I have to tell you. I really enjoy the Chevy Spark. That's enough said about that. But yeah, the transition from the motorhome will be to, I don't think I'll get a fifth wheel because I don't like those steps going up into the bedroom. You know, different strokes for different folks, but I just soon not have them. That just gives me one less place to fall, and that's fine with me. But anyway, guys, mainly this video is just checking out the dash mount. Right now it looks like it's major steady, and we're cruising along at a whopping 53 miles an hour. I mean, we are smoking, and 47.7 mpg. Yeah, I'll tell you how this works. It shows that the mileage on this thing is rated at 38 on the highway. Well, that's at 70 miles an hour. If you drop it down to 55, baby, you're gonna be in good shape. But if you got a heavy foot, you're not gonna get very good gas mileage. So yeah, this video gave you a little history of a background of how I got to where I am right now with the Class C motorhome, and a touch on the future, but I don't really know about that. So yeah, things are constantly changing for me, and but the pattern that I would like to get into and kind of have in the past few years is in the winter, like January and February, go down all of January and all of February, go down to Falcon Lake, and I'll be able to do that now with a towed comfortably, a tow vehicle, and because that knocks out winter, okay? Because we've got some cold weather coming for the next 7 days. I'll have to go over to Lowe's in Marble Falls, 80-mile round trip, to do my walking, because I will do it every day. You know, even if I didn't have this vehicle, I would drive my Ram pickup over there. That's how important exercise is to me. So, but if I can do Falcon Lake for January and February, and then leave out, say, I don't know, maybe April or May, head out to New Mexico, you know, or somewhere out west for 2 or 3, well, the hot months in Texas. I may wait and leave out in May or June even. That'd be hard to do, you know. And it's also, I know it really doesn't make much sense to be paying RV rent at a RV park if you're not going to be there but say 6 months a year, right? I agree with it. I mean, I can argue with myself there. But the downside is, yeah, it costs a little extra money. The upside is it's a damn good spot to be. You know, it's an excellent RV park, and if you pay 4 months at a time, it's like $325 a month, including all utilities, which is very reasonable. So yeah, we'll probably keep the RV spot, man. No kidding. Yeah, Atlanta. Yeah, and just travel when I want to, because it's not going to be that many more years. You know, I may spend an extra $2,000 a year. Well, no, that can't be that much. Say 15. I may spend an extra $1,500 a year for the RV park, but you know, in 4, 5, 6 years, whenever I get ready to park it, so to speak, and get me a bigger travel trailer, or just get a big travel trailer like a 28-footer or something, you know, something that has a little room. And it's pretty well made. I'm not going to get a really fancy one, but I'll just translate the Class C to whatever it pays for. Okay, so you know, I'm just moving digits. You know, it's not like I'm spending money. I'm just moving it. You know. So, and as far as the value at that time, who knows? I mean, it may be good, maybe not so good. Depends on a lot of things. But we are sparking down the highway on a hazy, overcast day, which we don't get a lot of, thank goodness. We do get a few of them in the winter in Texas, in this part of Texas. And that adds a little flavor. You know, variety is the spice of life. Yeah, temperature right now shows to be 38 degrees. You can see how busy this highway is. This is actually Highway 71. It's a major artery to Austin, Texas. It's only about, I don't know, 75 miles to Austin, or the edge of Austin, Texas. And do I want to be there? No. So no, I mean, that's another thing I like about this area out here. It's not much traffic. It's a small town, you know, rural environment. So all those are big pluses for me. It's 20 miles to a HEB grocery store, a small one, and it's 40 miles to a large HEB grocery store if I need to go get some, you know, stuff that they don't have at the smaller one. But yeah, we're in good shape. But anyway, guys, yeah, keep your health, guys. You know, that's important. And for those of you that are planning on taking up the RV way of life, I don't know what to tell you, man. Right now, I'd say your timing might not be the greatest in the world, because I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I'm not going to say. I mean, I know that New Mexico was going to open their state parks the end of January, and now they've moved it to the end of February. They move every time it reaches the end of the month that they're going to open up. They move it forward a month. Their credibility with the universe is just right below zero. You know. You know, don't. I mean, my opinion, if you're going to do something, then do it. You know, say, okay, we're going to open the parks on January the 29th, and then do it, and then shut the hell up and move forward. You know, they've been moving it forward month by month by month by month for a year. Picking up a little traffic here behind me now, but there's another. I'm going 60 right now. I mean, that's light speed for me. That's warp 1 or 2. Yeah, warp 2. Warp 1's 55. Yeah, we're still clicking along at 47.6 miles per gallon. You know, it's a funny thing. When I had a Prius, you get hooked on the high miles per gallon, and you work at it. You know, you kind of get you're aware of it. And something else I have to be aware of. See, this thing only has like a 9-gallon gas tank. And even though you're getting 45 miles a gallon plus, you still have to remember that, you know, that's 1/9 of your tank, you know. So I have to remember to pull in and get gas a little more often. But you only get like, you know, like I've got 360 miles on this car right now, and I got it on the 5th. It had roughly 100. Well, it didn't either. It was 90-something miles, 90 miles or something on it. And so I put about 270 miles on it myself. And so when I pull in to get gas, I get like 2 gallons. It's crazy. Let's see. Right now, I'd say, right now I'm due for about 2 gallons, maybe 2.5. $5-6. Yeah. I'm going to pull over up here and let these people get by me, and it looks like Rusty's got a little parade going here. Here we go, Speedy, guys. there's more. But I was going 60, you know, the speed limit's like 65, I think. But anyway, guys, I'll end the video now. I just want to give you, several things, you know, a little conversation with y'all, and check out the iAudi phone holder and see how steady it is. Looks good to me, guys. I mean, it's up high enough that you don't get the distortion from the dash, and yeah, I think it may work okay, hopefully. But anyway, guys, from Central Texas, near Llano, near Kingsland, thumbs up, carpe diem. Carpe diem means seize the day in Latin. Seize the day, what else? Carpe diem, adios, bye-bye. Buy anything you want anytime, but if you think about it, use the link to Amazon products in the description of all of my videos. Why? Because it doesn't cost you a penny. Just click on the link, go to Amazon, buy whatever you choose. I got to take a left here, and that's something else I figured out. You know, you can just downshift right into neutral, kind of coast up to the deal here, and then turn left, or you can downshift and let it kind of help you brake. But yeah, use the Amazon link, drink plenty of water, stretch, walk, all that stuff, you know, the usual finish drill, yeesh. And this road's got these, what they call cattle guards, boop, 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 right there. And so we'll zip on by them. The speed limit on this road is actually 30 miles an hour. Nobody obeys it, but be that as it may. But anyway, guys, enjoy your life, enjoy your day. And yeah, we're going to be doing a lot of driving videos because I'm going to be driving back and forth to Marble Falls to Lowe's Hardware to go do my walking for the next several days because it's going to be cold here in Texas. But cold to me because we got a few days going to be in the teens. So I'm going to get me some pipe wrap while I'm at Lowe's. But anyway, guys, adios, bye-bye, carry on. Hasta luego, vaya con Dios, aloha, till next time.